Okay, so in class you would have heard me talk about addition and subtraction versus multiplication and division, and how it doesn't matter what topic we're doing, we have one set of rules for adding and subtracting, and usually those rules are exactly the same, except we do the inverse operation. Inverse means the opposite operation when we either add or subtract for the opposite of the two. And then we have another set of rules for multiplying and dividing. So the same thing applies for when we do decimals. We have one set of rules for adding and subtracting, and then it's completely different for multiplying and dividing. So today we're looking at adding and subtracting. Now, adding and subtracting decimals is incredibly easy. It's all about setting up your algorithm properly, and our algorithm is how we set out our question. So when we do these questions, all we need to do is we need to set it out so we clearly put that decimal point in, okay, and then the number that we're adding by, that decimal point lines up with it. Now, with this first one, it's simple because they both have the same number of digits and nothing is out of line, okay? This one will be a little bit different. Now, this one, we take note of the operation, which is addition. So we just add these together. 7 and 6 gives us 13. 1 and 8 gives us 9, plus 1 gives us 10. Our decimal point comes down, carry my 1, and then obviously I have 8. Now over here it's a little bit different because I've got 4.89 take away 0.0079. So let's write that in. We've got 0.0079. Now, what we need to do, and we're doing subtraction, what we need to do is we need to add in zeros to fill up our algorithm. And now we can perform our operation. So I need to borrow, so that becomes an 8, that becomes a 9, and that becomes a 10. 10 take 9 gives me 1, 9 take 7 is 2, 8 take 0 is 0, 8 take 0 is 0, 4 take 0 is 4. So it is very simple. You've just got to line up that algorithm correctly and it's no problems at all. Let's do this next one. We've got 86.43. Take away 1.042. So once again, there's a couple of spaces here. We can just put our zeros in, okay, and now we're ready to do our algorithm. So I need to borrow 10, take away 2 gives me 8. I need to borrow again. 12 take 4 gives me 8. 3 take 0 is 3. 6 take 1 is 5, and then my 8 comes down. So 85.388. So adding and subtracting decimals is very simple. You just need to remember to set out the algorithm properly and add in those zeros wherever you have gaps in it. And if you follow those rules, you'll get it right. Make sure you always show your decimal points in a straight line. Done.